Somebody's all, I can't get in. About to go.
Let's try it
Yeah,
again.
I responded. Somebody said they couldn't get in.
Because we haven't started yet.
Yeah.
An error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again.
Oh, no. Oh, there we
Hi,
go.
guys. This is Tracy with Inside Pool Magazine. They call me the Diva.
I'm Nico DeLeon, and they call me NikonKid.
Tonight, we have a special episode. Now that Nick's back, we're just going to party on, right?
Yeah, I'm back. Not for so long, but I leave here shortly. So,
and we're going to go through that a little later on. Actually, we have special guest Mary Tam in tonight. Woohoo!
Yeah.
We love Mary. And she's going to do something special for two of our junior players. As you guys know, if you've been following me, I've been doing a juniors episode while Nick's been doing all of his travels. That keeps me busy and it keeps us going while Nick's doing his other stuff. And we're going to try to get our stuff together so that we can at least try to do this every week. We might not do it on every Wednesday, but we're going to do our best to make sure that we get an episode in every week.
Yes.
If we have to record it. But anyway, Mary's coming in tonight. She's got league tonight, so we're going to try to get this going, and we're going to pull those junior players in. So I'm going to run the top two juniors that got the most views in the contest that we're running first, and then when we're done, you guys get to meet Mary.
Let's go.
This is Jackson Schultz. He was my first one, Nick. PMP Clothing in the house. Hey, Mary, how are you?
Hello. Hi, everyone. Doing well. How's everybody doing?
We're fantastic on this end. How are the parents down there?
I'm good.
All right. Miss Mary, we have Jackson Schultz with his mother, Lindley. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
And Miss Mary, we have Miss Sarah and Miss Jordan on the other side. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
And you know my friend Nick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
So Mary's going to announce the contest winner and then tell you guys what you won. So Miss Mary, who got the most votes this time?
It was close, but the winner with over 1,000 views was Miss Jordan.
Congratulations, Jordan. Congratulations. Mary, what did she win?
You are the winner of a PMP t-shirt. So I'm going to send, I'm going to get information from Tracy and send it over to Mom, and you get to choose whatever shirt you like, and then I'll send it your way.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. And Jackson, don't feel bad, hon, because Nick's got something special for you.
So I have a bunch of photos that I just got done. So I'm gonna pick one of them and I'll autograph it and I'll send it to you and I'll get the information from Tracy.
Cool, dude. Will that work, Jax?
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Mary. I know you're busy. I know you need to get to league. So thank you so much for sponsoring us for the 2 months and for supporting our new endeavors. And thank you so much for offering up something for these kids. Could you tell them a little bit about your juniors experience so that they are aware?
Oh.
Many years ago, when I was your age, I did compete in the junior nationals for several years. I also competed in the world championships as well. And, a little piece of advice for both of you guys. I know you're still young, but enjoy the moment, have fun, hit the balls. And I I could totally see you guys being champions in the near future. So just have fun with it.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am. Much love, Mary. Thank you so much
Thank you,
for
Mary.
coming out. And
You're
good luck
welcome.
with your next
Y'all have a
event.
great night.
You
Bye.
too. Thank you.
Bye.
And that was Miss Mary Tam. Well, congratulations, Miss Jordan.
Thank you.
And told you, Jackson, Tracy always comes through when you ask me for a favor. Do you guys have any questions for our professional pool player? You guys get a few minutes with Nick tonight. Any questions? Any shots that you guys are having problems with that Nick could probably help you out with?
Jordan? No.
I put him on the spot,
No.
Nick.
Right?
Been working with Roadman quite a bit. Justin.
Oh, fantastic.
okay.
We love Justin.
So he put a lot of information in this kid here Sunday. So I don't know if he can handle anymore. Right?
I probably can't. But what I'll do is get Nick. I'll get with you, Lindley, and I'll get your address and everything and a telephone number. And then Nick can call Jackson and talk to Jackson for a few minutes and then send him that photo.
Yeah, and you guys can follow me on my page as well. And if you guys have any questions or whatever, just go ahead and send over a message, and I have no problem. I'm always on it. So if I'm away from it, if I'm playing in a tournament, but I get back to everybody within the 24 hours. So
Awesome.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thanks for everything.
oh, breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, we're breaking up. Could you repeat that, Mama?
Thank y'all so much for everything.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you
Of,
very much.
of course, the juniors is where it's at. It's what we all look forward to seeing in the future. So
Nick knew this was coming with me. I'd been warning him for a while. I was like, while you're busy, I'm going to branch off a little bit. And he's like, it's those kids, isn't it?
it's good. It's good. We need it. Yeah. We need to be able to help the juniors out.
Well, we
and
appreciate it.
Nick's busy and he's chasing his dreams. And while he's chasing his dreams, I'm hoping I can help some of you guys chase yours. So, well, I've got a platform to stand on. I do as much as I can because you guys are our future. If Nick can pave the way for you, but you guys have got to carry the weight.
That's right.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Just have fun. Enjoy
Have
it.
fun always. Don't let it stress you out at all.
No.
Well, Nick, can you tell them where you're headed next?
Actually, I got unfortunately, I didn't think I was going to be able to go because it was full. But the UK Open is my next event, so it's full. But of course, Matchroom holds on to some extra spots just in case people fall out or whatnot. So they sent me an invite to that. So I head to the UK with my wife. This time, last time she didn't get to go, but this time she's going with me, and I'll be out there for approximately 10 days and going a little early so we can go visit London, and we're going to take the train underwater to Paris.
Aw.
And
Yeah, so
See,
we're
that
gonna
is
go
the
explore.
perfect honeymoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Honeymoon that was paid for by someone else. Yes.
Yes.
awesome. Congratulations.
I just thank you. I just can't thank enough with Q-Tech and everything they do for me. So they're amazing company. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Well, ladies and Mr. Jackson, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, Sarah and Jordan, and Lindley and Jackson are kind of in my backyard. I can always come over and steal Jackson from time to time if I need to. She's like, he's here.
What are your guys' next couple events?
So what's going on with Jordan? Let's do Jordan first.
Okay,
Where are you headed next, doll?
She's got a tournament on Saturday in Lenexa.
Good luck, and I know you got this. Jackson, what is your next tournament, sweetie?
Saturday. He's been playing a 7 and under. He plays as a 7.
So he's going to Meridian, right?
No,
No, that's the next weekend, right?
right.
Got the dates confused.
No, this is just a 7 and under at Buppers Billiards in Hoover, and
Oh,
so
fun.
that will play as a 7 there. So
What is Jackson's Fargo right now, Lindley?
I'm going to say it's right 500.
Jordan, what is yours?
Let's see.
I don't have a fervor rating.
Not
What is
yet.
your APA rating right now, Sarah?
It's between
It's
4
more
and
than a
5.
4. She is no longer a 4.
Right. She's at the top end of a 4, the low end of a 5.
You're perfect. You're right on 458.
There you go. Right on
Awesome, thank
458.
you.
What about Jordan, Nick? She's like right at a 5. She plays better than a 4. She comes down here, she's going to be a 5.
Right?
I mean, Jackson is a 7. And
Jordan,
she
what's
plays
your
pretty
can
close to
you
Jackson.
spell your last name?
HELFERY.
HELFERY?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing in it. So you guys don't have Fargo where you're at?
No.
Okay.
She's brand spanking new.
Oh, perfect.
So let me give a little background on little Miss Jordan and how I met
Okay.
her.
All right,
I
let's go.
was reading a group chat coming out of the Missouri area, apparently. And this little girl's name kept coming up. And I was like, well, what's so special about a 10-year-old? I mean, I know Jackson can play. Surely they're not spread out all over the planet. I honestly believe that Jackson was one of a kind. Sorry, Lindley, but I did. But and plus it was a little girl. And then all of a sudden there was this massive post from this gentleman that was extremely upset. He basically said that he was never going to play pool in that place again because they let a pool hustler in there. And I was assuming he was talking about a grown-up. He was talking about a 10-year-old little girl, Jordan. I'm like, I've got to meet her. And he put a stink on Facebook over her beating him in a pool tournament. And that's the reason why I called her.
Yes,
You
she
guys
took
will-
first out of 48 adults, and he said that she hustled 47 adults and a director.
And Jackson's had to deal with the same thing. Didn't want to have a tournament because he was coming, Lindley?
It was John had talked to this place all day about like making sure that they would let him in, you know, that kind of thing. And so the tournament director was telling, yeah, it's fine. And once they got word that there was a lot of people that was dropping out. So then the owner contacted us and said that they was sorry, but we was not allowed to be there. So
This is what they're dealing with, Nick.
So,
This
okay,
is
so-
why I'm doing what I'm doing.
As you get better, you will always have haters. And it's and when it comes to bars, it's not like it's against you. It's just that they're losing business and plus also on top of it, the older group don't want to be losing the kids. And because all of you guys start so young, like if I can go back and start playing pool when I was 10, 6, 7 years old, I would love it. But I didn't start playing until I was like 12 or 14. And I can't even imagine. Like my mom used to take me to bars to play, and they hated on me. I got kicked out. I got 86, which is like you can no longer come back until you are legally of age. So I feel for you guys, but it's just something that you guys just have to not take to heart and just use it as like more momentum.
well, there was a certain tournament that we used to go to, and it's kind of funny now, but we would walk in the door, and as soon as we'd walk in, there was this one guy, and he'd go forfeit, like he was done. And so he did probably 3 or 4 times. And then, but his wife plays, like, so she would stay, and he would go out and set the car.
That is so sad.
There's
Jordan,
bitterness.
are you dealing with that too, hon? Or is it getting better?
We've only got it's getting
The
a lot
one
better.
hater?
We've got one female that doesn't play if she plays, but
Oh, wow.
It's just the hater bitterness is all it is. Like instead of them supporting the younger crowd, the playing and encouragement, they're trying to get it where they can't play, which kind of sucks because then it limits you what you can do. So basically now you're putting more time on the table and not playing in tournaments. So
Right. And you guys need that exposure. You need to put yourself out there amongst different types of players so you know how to get better. And
I was talking to who was the junior yesterday that we were talking to? I totally forgot his name.
Oh, that was Bryce.
Okay,
He's
Bryce.
out of
So,
Louisiana. They only have one pool room down there that is kid friendly.
okay, so a lot of kids of course, are shy, but they do fall in love with the game pool. And it's not like out here in the U.S., we have to take sacrifice, right? Like, as you guys are kids, you guys could be playing baseball, you guys could be playing tennis, you guys could be doing other things, but you guys love pool, so you fall in love with pool. So when I was talking to him about, you have to open up a little bit, because you don't know who is around, you don't know who you're saying hi to, you don't know who you're not saying hi to. And my best advice would be, talk to anybody and everybody, of course, as long as your parents are around, because you don't know whose hand you're shaking. You don't know whose next tournament you're going to go play in, or you might get that phone call and going, hey, we want you out here and we'll take care of all your expenses. Right. So you just don't know who you're talking to. So for me, I was always stuck to my little group. I was always stuck to my own friends. I was always stuck to my friends in the pool room. But as I got older, I realized that there's so many more doors I can open. And as long as you're just in that right state of being polite and being kind and having a good heart, like, everything just kind of opens up for you. Like, I could tell you my sponsorship with Q-Tech. I never reached out for a sponsorship. I just always thought myself that I wasn't as good as I needed to be to become a really good, like, to get a good sponsorship. And it just happened, like, I think it was a year or two before COVID. I ended up purchasing, let alone, I never thought in a million years I'd have anything Q-Tech in my bag. But I had 2 shafts in my bag, and I walked up to BCA. They had a booth out there, and I was just talking to somebody. I didn't know who I was talking to, but I was just, like, pretty much feeling him out. And, like, he asked me questions about the shafts, and I kind of have my knowledge of all of them and what I thought. And then one thing led to another, and throughout the whole entire event, I kept on stopping by, and it's just having that openness and having that, like, good character. And it opened one door, and then everything kind of just came together.
That's awesome.
So just a little thought for you guys, because I know a lot of the younger kids are normally to themselves, but just let them see who you are.
Always play with your personality, because really that's how you progress. You can tell. I'm one of those people that I can tell what kind of person you are by how you play. And when I first met Nick at Iron City Billiards, he was standing in front of me while I was trying to take pictures, which is what he was doing. And I was like, hey, how much did you pay them to put your name on the back of that jersey? And he laughed. He said, I don't know. They just gave it to me and they put it on there. So instant connection, because, sarcasm with sarcasm. And he goes, I knew I was in your way.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you'll have to watch me play. So he gets up to the table against Dennis Arculio, and he is playing like unbelievable. I'm expecting Dennis to just run out, but they're on a 9-foot table, and, sometimes the break doesn't happen. Well, Nick was up on Dennis, and I'm going to let Nick finish that story.
Oh, God.
This is my favorite story ever. This is how I met you, Nick.
It was intimidating, because you don't get to play champions all the time. You get to play good players, but the champions are a totally different level. And I just went in with the mindset is just have fun, just play. Like, just get out when you needed to, play the right shot when you needed to. And I was out breaking them from the get-go. I take a 5-2 lead on them, going to 9, and I'm feeling great. And one of my buddies out there at Iron City Billiards were sitting there watching me, and it's alternate break. So Dennis is breaking when I was up 5-2, and I go sit back down, and my buddy says, man, you're not scared of no Filipinos today. And I go, nope. I go, you know what we get to do today? I go, we get to play pool today. And that's what it's about. And I had my chances to win, and unfortunately I missed a 9-ball that cost me some games, but I made 3 mistakes and I lost 9-7. But I look at it as like, if I only make 1 mistake, I win that set. Like, so you just have to go back. You will learn more. And this is really big for you guys, not to get down on yourself when you guys lose. Like, how many times has Shane Van Boeing been to the Worlds, right? And he's only been in the finals 3 times. Right. And he's only won it once. And that was the only trophy he's ever won. So you learn more from losing than you do from winning. Yeah. So those crucial 9 balls that you miss, or those crucial 8 balls that you miss, or your bad break and it costs you the set or it costs you the match. Those things you'll remember. And by remember, it should put fire underneath you to go work on what you did wrong. Like the 9 ball that I missed against Dennis to take a 6-2 lead, I shot that poppy ball like 100 times after I lost when I got back home. I mean, just knowing that I had the chance to win that set and I didn't. But instead of getting down on myself and getting upset, it just, you flip it and you use it as a positive and you learn from it. So I know a lot of things can be emotional when you're younger and your guys your age and you're coming up, but just you'll learn so much more from losing than you will do from winning. And everybody loses. Like Ocean, #1 player in the world, well, until Shane, but he was at 10 ball in Vegas and he lost his 3rd or 4th round and he was out of the tournament. I mean, everybody loses. So it's not like just that these champions are keep on winning and winning and winning. They put in the work. So the people that are at the top is for a reason, because they're putting in the work to get there. And the other people that are not, they're not there.
Yep.
Do you guys have any questions for Nick? Jordan? No? What about you, Jackson? Your dad said you wanted to talk to Nick. I thought maybe you'd have something interesting to ask him.
I play some champions.
Yeah?
Okay. He has, actually.
Reyes, and that's all.
Efren Reyes. Boy. He wasn't kidding. He played a legend.
Yeah, I have never played Efren or even had the chance to play an Efren. I've got to watch him play live.
He beat him.
Wow.
He beat me the other one.
You'll get him next time, Jax. You'll get him next time.
Yeah, you just put in the work.
I choose.
It's all about the high choose.
It's all about the high choose. It's all about the high choose.
Okay, Jordan and Sarah, I'll let you in on the high chew thing. So
Okay.
I'm sitting there and I'm digging through my purse at Iron City Billiards, and Nick is sitting at the table with me because I was at a table by myself, and Nick had nowhere else to sit. So he comes over. He said, "Hey, can I sit here?" And I was like, "Sure." And he brings all his stuff over there, and we're sitting like right in front of the TV table, which was the perfect spot. And I'm digging through my purse and I'm looking for Hennessy, which is a friend of mine. And he goes, "What are you looking for?" And I was like, "Well, I only have big bills and I need change for, a 20. And he goes, "Why?" And I was like, "I need some candy. I'm diabetic and I'm feeling a little funky." And he goes, "Oh, well, I got you."
Well,
So he grabs his case.
Yeah, I emptied the machine the night before because the fact that the kitchen closed at Iron City Billiards, and we're watching Scott Frost play $5,000 a game, giving up like 14
Crazy.
or 4
Yes,
or whatever.
crazy.
So I went and I got dollar bills and I emptied out that whole. I mean, I got Skittles, Snickers, like I had everything, and we ate them all, chips and everything. So I told her, I go, "I got you," but I go, "The machine is empty."
I walk over there and he wasn't lying. There was nothing left in the machine. But he grabs his case and he slides it over like he's about to do some kind of weird shaky deal, right? And he goes, "Don't tell anybody." He opens his case and it's full of candy. I mean,
Full of
full.
candy.
Gotta be prepared, right?
Yeah, and then I'm watching Warren Camp go play, and a waitress comes over and she's like, "Hey, where'd you guys get these high shoes?" And she's like, "Oh, they're in Nick's case right there." And I'm like, now my case is a vending machine.
He looks at me and he says, "You're gonna pay for that one."
But it's always high chews, always high chews.
Now he has me addicted to high chews, and my children says you're not allowed to bring those drugs into the house anymore. So they've banned high chews out of my house.
I don't even know what a high chew is.
You'll have to look for them. They're
Go to
delicious.
Amazon and get either the strawberry and the apple. The grapes okay.
The
but,
pineapples are good, but I don't like those mango ones.
No. But there's a dragon one that's very
The
very
dragon
tasty.
fruit, yes.
Yeah,
Sarah,
that's
you
very
have to go get
tasty.
high chews now.
It's worth it. I'm telling you, if once you try it, you
What
won't
did
want
you get,
anything else.
Jackson?
Do what?
What did he say?
I thought we were talking about pool. When did we go to?
Sorry, sir. We didn't realize we were infringing on your benefits.
But
Nick,
yeah, next time that you turn, make sure that the
machine is full, right, for Nick. Let's see. Nick, do you want to tell our guest how your Super Billiards Expo experience went?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun out there. Not a lot of people made it because Matchroom switched it over to a 9-ball event. So it was only supposed to be 64 players and it was supposed to be 10-ball. And they switched it to 9-ball to have the U.S. have another Moscone Cup ranking event for the U.S. players or whoever else wants to come over from overseas. So it was really good. I got a chance to play some really good players. I won some matches, and then I draw Billy Thorpe to make it into the money or the points, I should say. And he had me stuck 8-6. I fought back, and I got Hill, and he broke and ran on me the last game. And it is what it is. You make mistakes that costs you the match, but I at least had opportunities to at least fight back to come back Hill against him. But he did really well in the tournament. Oscar Dominguez did really well in the tournament, but I expected Federer to take it just because he's been winning everything. And Jason Shaw took over and beat Federer, beat Darren Appleton. I mean, he played phenomenal. So it was really great to watch that.
It was his turn. Nick,
Shaw
did you
won.
get an opportunity to watch any of the kids' stuff, or were you busy?
No, I was too busy with that and the vendors. Like, it was just like one thing after another. It was so busy in there. I mean, everybody was just going everywhere. It was absolutely crazy because it was my first time being there, so I didn't know what to expect. And by the first day, second day, I'm like, okay, not too bad. And then right when the pro event started, the ladies started the day after. It was absolutely crazy. We got to watch Kelly Fisher. We got to watch Allison Fisher. We got to watch Brittany. And then our friends from Arizona came, Susan Williams, Sarah Miller, Jay, a couple others. So like everybody was traveling to the women's event. So
did Mary play in that event?
Mary did play in that event. Yes,
I was thinking she did.
Yeah, she made it down there.
Jordan, didn't you play in an event not long ago? How did you do there?
Which one?
Was it somewhere? It was somewhere up north, wasn't it? Did you guys go?
Oh yes, we played at Gladstone. She
How
won
did
her
that
first round. She won her first round. You want to tell them? Second round, she went hill to hill. She played really well. The young lady she was playing just ended up winning that one, and then it went to 9-ball.
Okay.
She kind of got her opponent kind of slopped out on the 9-ball.
Oh no.
Well, that does happen, unfortunately.
Right, it does. How did you feel after the event, Jordan?
What?
How did you feel after the event? Do you feel like you played well?
Yeah.
Well, there was a little birdie told me that you're going to play Scotch doubles with them. Is that true?
What's that?
Is that with Kaden? Yes. Yeah, she's
Caden told me. He says, "Yeah, I'm going to play with Jordan." I was like, "Boy, you didn't pick a better person to play with."
Yeah, we're going to play 2 tournaments with him on Saturday, actually.
That's awesome. I've been telling people that with BCA being so big with CSI and everything every year, they should do like a 64-player field with the juniors and have the juniors like pay half the entry fee or all the entry fee or whatever it is, right? And draw them into the 64 bracket, and then you get 64 pros, and you random draw them into it, and then they get teamed up with a professional, and then it's like there you are allowed coaching. You can have fun with it. I mean, it would just be like the coolest thing, and plus it'll help.
It'll help really cool.
It'll help bring more of the
attention to the billiards industry in general.
Yes.
When you have a pro with a junior and taking that time with them, it looks good on us.
Yeah, and not even that, like it helps.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, it helps out pool because you want those junior players to come up and you want them to do well, and it's a big sacrifice playing pool than playing tennis or basketball or football. It's just one of those things that, I mean, don't get me wrong, with everything that Matchroom's doing now and Predator's doing and all these other pool rooms that are adding 10,000, 15, 20,000, it's fantastic. But it's just like back then it wasn't like that. It was more on the other side of it. So I'm just glad that we have them adding more money for all the events.
And hopefully the more exposure we do, I'm hoping that they're watching some of my podcasts so they can meet some of these juniors that are out here doing what they do. Kids like Jordan and Jackson. You don't see very many of kids that are 10 years old playing like this. There was a kid called D'Angelo Spain that played up at Super Billiards Expo. I've been speaking with his parents as well. And I think he's 10, maybe 8. I'm not quite sure exactly. But D'Angelo Spain, they call him Jaws.
Not that guy, the 6-year-old.
Is he 6?
He's 6.
He might be.
Jeez Louise.
And he got second at Super Billiards Expo.
I was playing baseball at 6 to 10 years old, and then I did BMX. I was not into pool at all until I got introduced like 12, 13 years old.
Right. Well, these two, Jordan, believe it or not, Nick, I know you've been busy and you haven't had time to watch the show, but Jordan has only been playing for a year.
That's amazing.
Yep.
And Jackson, too.
Really?
And he's a 7. Yes.
Goodness gracious. Picking it up quick.
Champions, I'm telling you, monsters in the making. We have the next Jeanette Lee and Shane Van Boning right here.
You never know. I mean, you just put in the work and it'll all pay off.
Absolutely. You guys are something else. And I've enjoyed every second of doing this for all these juniors. They're such a pleasure to have on. Well, I'm not going to keep you guys. I know you've got busy schedules, but I did want to ask Jackson how it felt to snap off another tournament. Didn't you win a tournament not long ago, sir?
The doubles. You got 5th in that one, and then we went into Rackham and
Oh, yeah.
it was a blind draw doubles. It was really fun.
But he was 9. Can we play any more tournaments with each other?
How did you feel after you played? Did you feel like you did your best, Jackson?
Yeah.
You always look very confident when I see you. You and Miss Jordan over here. You guys have your game faces on very well when you're playing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Very well.
That's really good.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you both coming out, and congratulations to Jordan for winning the T-shirt from PMP Clothing Company. And thank you so much, Mary Tam, for you guys sponsoring our show for the past 2 months. Congratulations to Jackson for coming in second, and he gets something very nice and sporty from Nick DeLeon, the NikonKid.
Yeah, I'll get that taken care of. I'll get the information from Tracy, and we'll get that all information. I'll try to get it before I leave for the UK. If not, then definitely it'll come afterwards. I get back.
That is fun.
Sound good, guys?
Well, it was nice meeting you guys. Have fun.
All right. Well, you both have both sets of parents. Good luck with those juniors. I know it's exhausting, but it's so worth it to see the smiles on these kids' faces. You guys are raising some terrific kids, and I look forward to seeing you guys make it to the junior invitationals.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep working hard, guys. You guys are doing good. Bye.
Nick, you hang in there. I've got some things for you, sir. Good night, guys.
Nah.
Good night.
No, you can come on in now.
What do you think about my juniors, Nick?
Man, it's good, man. Everything that's coming, they start so young. I mean, we need that in the U.S. Like, we don't have that just because of the fact that the raw to it is the money doesn't pay like the other sports do. So but you have to keep on pushing and pushing.
We need more sponsors for these venues to put these events on, these tournament directors to help us out as well. And maybe I know that it's negatively looking at giving a child a big paycheck, but why can't we give them sponsorships like scholarships to college or scholarships to a trade school? We can do anything like that if the sponsors are worried about giving kids
for instance,
money.
look at fishing. Fishing has you go to college for fishing.
Right. I mean, we need more schools. We need more schools with pool tables in them. I mean, they're playing what was it? What is that game? corn, whatever. What is that
Yeah,
game?
cornhole. Yeah.
Yes, they're playing that in school. Why can't they play pool?
Right.
I mean,
Or,
I understand it's easier to move those things, but I mean, why not we put those tables on some type of little disc and move them around or something?
right?
You know,
I don't know. Well,
I mean, we need that. We do.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. Hopefully, some of the sponsors are actually watching, and I know some of the kids have gotten some phone calls and some messages, so it's working. You know, and we do need to do that for our kids in the United States. I mean, it's a shame that we have these other countries supporting their players, and we don't have that kind of support in the United States. And luckily, you are being one of those ambassadors, saying, you know, I'm a good guy. I play pool. I'm a family man. You know, I'm a good person, and I enjoy playing the sport. And maybe you're paving the way for some of these kids, and I'm hoping that they're seeing that, because you're a phenomenal person, and
I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it's just, you have to be good on and off the table. It's all about, presentation. And you just can't have bad moments. I mean,
you're right. You're absolutely right.
So,
How do you feel like you did over at Super Billiards Expo now that we brought the kids out of the chat?
I felt like I did okay. I was very disappointed on my match with Billy. I had my chances to take leads, and I didn't. And of course, Billy took advantage like he's supposed to.
He's supposed to,
right? Yeah, and he played really well that match. But I went back to the drawing board and just put in more work, and that's all I've been doing until the UK Open. So
I think you're going to do fine over there. I mean, you did fairly well over there the first time.
Yeah, but 100, going from 124 to 264 players is huge. So
you did fantastic over there. I mean, and you made a lot of connections too, just like you were telling the kids. You never know who you're going to meet, and we have to help each other.
Yeah.
We have to. And taking 5 minutes out of your day to be nice to another player, it doesn't cost you a dime.
No, it doesn't. And that's why I think a lot of the professional players don't understand. Like, when Predator's bringing like the pro events with the amateur events and mixing it, it's for a reason. It's not just for having more pro events. I feel it's more for the bonding and to kind of mesh them together and grow.
You have to encourage that. You have shortstops that play very well. They just don't have the time to just quit their jobs and tour.
Correct.
Just like you before you were able to do this.
No.
Bless your wife. She's an amazing lady.
Yeah.
Before you were just playing maybe 1 or 2 tournaments a year, major tournaments a year, and you were placing very high in those tournaments as well. But you just didn't have the ability to be able to tour. And that's a lot of these people. They can't survive unless they work.
No, true, and that's what it comes out to. It's just a sacrifice of having the support. I'm just lucky enough that I have a wife that pretty much told me to quit my job and go live and have fun and do what I love to do. And I love this game so much, and I've always enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it more than any other sport out there. And she's helping me do what I love to do, and I'm just grateful to have her in my life. So,
well, she's been a very amazing lady to me. I mean, I take up your time sometimes at night, and it's like I feel so bad.
No,
I'm so sorry. I know we got to do a podcast.
Yeah, I know she understands. Business is business. And bringing me on Inside Pool Magazine. I appreciate it, and I'm glad that we were able to team up and start doing this.
We have some kind of weird connection that we play off each other very well, and neither one of us are shy, so it kind of works.
No, not at all. But also, we might do this like we did for the Moscone Cup. So I was throwing out an idea with.
Did you talk to her about my idea?
Yeah, the Diva. Because if I'm not playing, I'm watching. You can always learn so much from watching.
Absolutely. I've learned everything that I know. I've learned from sitting there watching you.
And a lot of people don't understand that. They feel that you have to go and play. You have to go and play. You have to go play. But you might watch a match and you're like, man, how did he do that? Or, hey, that was a smart move. Instead of going for the ball, he played safe. Like
Bryce taught himself, by watching.
Yeah. So the World Pool Masters starts on the 5th through the 8th and of course I'll be watching. So we might be able to go live each day and cover some of the matches and some of like talk about like, you know, who's going further, how does we feel about Shane, how do we feel about Skylar, you know, whatnot. And Ocean, the list goes on, excuse me. Will Alex be in the finals back-to-back years? Will Shane be in the finals back-to-back, you know, again? So it's really it could be anybody's game. It's a race of 7. It's winter break. It's short race.
It's strong. That's a short break. That's a short window for pros.
The lag is so crucial in this race of 7. Going from 7 to 9 is so huge.
Now, isn't it alternate break or they?
No. It's winter break from what I heard. Unless they got changed, we could find out. But I could have sworn that it was winter break, race to 7, because the reason why last year Alex put a donut on Shane Van Boeing because he broke and ran the first like 7, I think, and they were racing the 9 or 11. And I think we could cover a lot of it since I will be waking up at 5 a.m. or whenever the match is.
I have to work, so you have to do it.
So we might be able to go live that night of each day and talk about the matches.
Kind of like what we did with the Moscone.
Yeah, like we did with the Moscone Cup. So we could talk about and root for our U.S. players that are in there, which is, you know, the top 2
Sky's
players.
over there, and Shane's on his way.
So there's a lot of people. You know, Yap is there. I took second in the U.S. Open last year to Carlo Beato. I mean, the list just goes on. It's so strong. And it's like every match. It's like almost like you have like Tom Brady, and then you have like, you know, the Chiefs quarterback. I'm so bad with names when it comes to football, but it's like every matchup is the matchups. Like it's just one after another. Like
and they're all like amazing players.
A race of 7, man. Anybody can break and run the set. Like the lag is so crucial, and I feel that that's what we in the U.S. lack on, because every tournament that we really play in, it's like, okay, just flip for it, and we lose the lag. Like last year, the Moscone Cup, like 6 points came down to the Hill game, and Europe just won the lag, and they broke and ran the last game, but. It's just so crucial. So anything can happen. And like I said, you know, Shane's on a tear, especially after winning the Worlds. The only thing that he didn't have a trophy of. And he's won the Masters twice or 3 times already. So I feel like he's doing really good. He switched back to the white Shane Van Boeing cue. And I asked him before, like, I think when we got – yeah, I think it was right when we got into the final 64 out on the World 9 ball. I was like, hey, I go, why did you switch back to the white? Because you were using the ghost. He's all, the white wins. And I was like, he's all, God forsaken, that the damn cue, you know, him and that cue bonded and came together.
Yeah, that's his lucky cue. I thought you knew that.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm just saying, like, you know, they come out with all these lines and he can play with anything, and it's just that he loves that white cue, man. And I just
that's somebody had asked him years ago, when he had first got it, you know, how's it hitting? He said, I'm falling in love with this cue. I love this cue.
And he's like, I'm telling you, like, he's on a tear, and like with him having that vacation of going fishing for 2 weeks. And
he loves fishing too, though. I would not be surprised if we do not see him on some kind of fishing show.
Hey, I'm letting you know right now that I enjoy fishing as much as he enjoys fishing, but I only fish in the summertime. He does all that ice fishing and that, like I'm out there and like 10 below and I'm fishing. I'm like, no.
I'm too small for all that freezing to death.
Yeah, when it gets hot, when it starts hitting like 100 in the mornings, I'm going to be out there on the lake at 5 in the morning fishing for a couple hours where the nice weather is, and then I'll come home. But I'll be fishing a lot in the summertime.
Never been really into the fishing thing. That's
like
taking the fish off the hook thing is not a diva thing to do.
No, a lot of people don't understand it, but it's like a relax and get away from everything.
Oh, I love sitting out there with a book while somebody else is fishing. I can do that.
Yeah,
I'll sit on the boat with you, but I'm just not going to fish.
I want to try Shane's fishing, so maybe I'll make it out there and possibly try to fish with that guy. But
Do Arizona guys even own coats?
I don't. So he better have backup coats.
I was about to say, I was like, do you even own a jacket, Nick?
No. I own a nice World Pool Championship jacket. That's it.
I don't think it's going to cut it on the lake, though.
Probably not. You're right.
He's going to tell you you're going to need Eskimo gear. And
yeah,
I'm going to
get the leg warmers. I'm going to have jeans, sweatshirts. Like I'm going to be fully warm.
You're insane.
I'm going to buy the women's jacket that you can press and it'll heat you up.
You probably would. Maybe one of the kids has some special gloves for you.
Yeah, maybe. You can come out with the warmer fish gloves. That'd be great.
Now, if we can do that without it shorting out because of the water, that would be something.
Right.
Have you just come up with a new idea?
Yeah, you never know.
Dude, don't give me more stuff to do.
Right. You just don't know.
Oh my gosh. We have a comment probably telling us to stop playing. Let's see. Yeah. Nah, it's Penguin. Yep, they're telling us to stop playing, Nick.
Hey, what's happening? I'm glad you guys are tuning in. We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it, guys. We love our fans. If you guys are ever in a tournament and one of us is there, please feel free to walk up and talk to us. No, yes. Neither one of us are shy. Neither one of us are, if we're rude, it's probably because we haven't eaten.
Yes. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, we're so open, and I know that
I'll even show you what's in my purse. You probably don't want to see what's in my purse because I don't carry my case with me anymore. But you can ask Nick any day of the week what's in his case, and he will definitely break it out and show you. Except for the high chews, he hides those.
Yeah, no, those high chews are mine. But everything else in the bag, you can try out.
Oh my gosh! Nick. My junior show has gotten a new sponsor. It's Team Purebreed, and they are going to take care of our podcast for the next 2 months. So big shout out to
awesome
Casey Clark for supporting us the next 2 months. And they'll be giving away something for the kids, just like Miss Mary Tam did. So you guys keep pushing, watching these videos. Kids, keep pushing your videos. The one with the top views will win at the end of the next 2 months. All right. Penguin says, Mr. DeLeon, simple fix, pretend you're at the zoo and toss hot chews at them.
No, they're too good.
They are. Good. And they're expensive now, inflation.
They're good. They're worth the price.
Instant nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I usually give away stuff. I used to give away bracelets. I give away stickers to the kids when I see them and to the fans when I can. Nick and I will be getting some stickers printed up here in the next month or so that we can give those out when we're on location to our fans. It'll also have our YouTube channel address on it and possibly some other things. We haven't finalized any of those things yet.
And if you missed some shows,
you can always go back
to our YouTube channel and you can watch all the previous shows as well.
Even our we need one of those reels for the what do they call those blooper reels?
Oh yeah, no. Not me.
Well, every one of our shows will be on it because one of us is doing something goofy on every show. Yeah. But we do thank you guys for joining us every week and joining me while I'm on my adventures with the kids. Nick knows that I've had this huge wheel. It's been pushing me since I met Nick to stream these kids. And that's been my passion for several years. And I've just now gotten the opportunity to do that. So when you see me out there champion for those kids, you walk up and you tell those kids they're doing a good job because these kids need all the encouragement they can get. You guys remember what it was like to be a kid. Some of you guys played baseball, football, soccer. Do you remember what it was like to have your parents standing there and champion for you? Then, we have to be those kids' parents too, because it takes a village to raise a pool player. It takes a pool community. So you guys get out there and champion for these kids. Yes. They need it. They need the encouragement. I mean, they don't need one more adult telling them they're doing something wrong. Because trust me, when I'm on a pool table and I hit a bad shot, I'm already criticizing myself enough. But I can handle the criticism from the public. These kids, they don't need it. I'll get off my soapbox now. But we do appreciate you guys. And Nick will be in the UK here in a couple of weeks, and the Diva is heading down to New Orleans.
Yeah. I'll try to go live while I'm out there. If you guys follow me on my Facebook fan page, it's Nick DeLeon, NikonKid.
And I'll make sure I share those things because Nick will be busy. And if we can get the opportunity, if we cannot go live on our YouTube channel, Nick's going to try to pull me in. We'll try to work all this stuff out. Nick's going to try to pull me in on his feed when he goes live. So you guys can follow myself and Nick, and you can get coverage from both angles. I'll also be going live from New Orleans and Louisiana for the Buffaloes tournament, which will be I will only be there for the 9-ball event, guys. So if you come for the 1 pocket only, you won't see me. You will see me for the finals. So if you guys hang out until the finals, I will be there. So you guys make sure you're following us because you never know what we're going to do next. And a Penguin has one more thing. Who's keeping Nick's rabbits?
I gave them to the kids.
Are you coming to get these bunnies?
No. Ship them to the kids. Ship them to the kids.
If you guys have been following my Facebook feeds and my Instagram and my Snapchat, so if you guys are looking for me, it's Inside Pool Diva on Instagram, I believe, and my Snapchat is Tracy2021, I think. Nick, do you have an Instagram and a Snapchat account?
I do have an Instagram, and my Instagram is Nicholas DeLeon, NikonKid. Snapchat, not really. I really don't use it. People friend request me, but I really don't get on it. So.
All right. So you can follow Nick on Instagram as well. And he also puts up some photos when he's out and about, and some of his updated pictures when he has some of these fantastic photographers that are on scene taking pictures of him. So if you guys are following either one of us, you'll see some of those there. Me being me, you'll see, there's no telling what you'll see on mine.
You never know. Always follow us.
It could be food. It could be Nick. It could be tons of bunnies. You never know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we appreciate you guys following us once again, and follow us on Instagram. We, like I said, we will be going live hopefully while Nick's in the UK, and we will definitely be following the Masters out of Gibraltar. Nick's going to make sure he's covering that so he can keep me informed on what's going on, and then we will let you guys know how that day went every day that it's being broadcast. So you guys tune in. This will be your freebie.
That'd be good.
All right, guys. Nick and I are going to call it a night. So you guys be safe, be nice, and hit them straight.
Have a good one, guys.
Good night. 1 second before you run off, Nick. Did you get your car rental this time? We've got to plug Enterprise Car Rentals. We have put the link inside of our description. So if you're needing a rental car, ask Nick. Fantastic price. Check out the link. Click the link to make your rental, and you'll get a discount. Okay? We're trying to give back to our fans and our pool community. All right, guys. That's the show for tonight. We'll see you next week on Wednesday. Hopefully on Wednesday. If not, I'll make sure that I let you guys know at least one.
Maybe before then, because the World starts in a couple of days.
When does it start?
Tomorrow. It starts tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You might see us tomorrow night, so stay tuned and follow us.
All right, guys. Thank you. Good night.
Bye, guys.